Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Post Popcorn Picks. My name's Troy Tooker.
And I'm Victor.
And we're reviewing Zombieland 2. So tell me, Vic, what's this film about?
Alright, Zombieland 2 is about Columbus, Tennessee, Wichita, and Little Rock move to American heartland as they face off against evolved zombies, fellow survivors, and the growing pains of the snarky makeshift family. Troy, who is in this film?
In this film is Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin.
Alright, and what did you think of it?
What did I think of it? It was okay.
It was okay?
I wasn't that into it. The problem is, I found that there was just this disconnect. Especially because I went with people who hadn't seen the first. And, you know, you should see the first movie before you see the sequel. But even then, like, they didn't know what was going on at any given point. They were confused about who these people were. And really, the movie doesn't give you a reason to care about any of them, right? It feels like all the plot points are rushed. It feels like it has multiple plot points at any given point. You know, it feels disorganized and disconnected. The actors played a wonderful role, but, you know, I didn't feel too invested in the movie.
Yeah, I can agree with you to some extent. I think the first film kind of builds upon their character, and then the second one kind of does it too, but it kind of does it in more so of a lazy way. They kind of add these aspects of their characters that, like Woody Harrelson's character is like a super overprotective father figure to Little Rock's character, and she just kind of wants to go out and do her own thing. But I think if you like the first one, you'll like the second one. But it does follow that kind of same formula of the first film. I thought everybody did really good in the characters and just kind of reprising their role from 10 years ago, pretty much. And also the story itself takes place 10 years after the first one, so it's not like, you know, Incredibles 2, where it's like right after the first one, after that humongous gap. But I thought everyone did really good as their characters. The story itself, I just feel like with the whole evolved zombies aspect, they didn't really do much with that. As much as I really wanted them to. The movie's only like an hour and 30 minutes. I did think they could have probably put more time into the script. It kind of makes it feel like, you know, a 10-year wait should kind of have more gravity to it than this film did. This one kind of feels like it came out right after the first one in a way.
It almost feels like it was a rush job just to get people who like the original one in the door to get some extra money, you know.
And I think it shouldn't feel like that, especially with that 10-year gap in there.
No, not at all.
But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was super funny. Not to give anything away, but Elvis plays like a kind of little part in the story, and I'm a huge Elvis Presley fan, so I feel like I'm kind of giving it pity points for that because like I loved all the Elvis stuff that was happening. And I've seen like some other reviews that were talking about like they put such an emphasis on like the Elvis gag that's like.
I feel like your real review here is on Elvis now.
But they were just all like, who does this film like gravitate to? Is it going to like baby bloomers? Because like the audience that this film is like trying to bring into the theaters, aren't really like the Elvis, like they weren't grown up on Elvis or anything. So.
Right.
You know, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but for me, it really worked for me. I really loved. I loved the first half. The second half started to slow down for me. I thought the pacing was kind of just like wasn't as great as it was at the beginning. But I thought the new addition characters, Zoe Dutch's character in particular, the dumb blonde,
Madison.
Yeah, I thought she did really good.
She played a really good role, yeah.
Yeah, but overall, I think that like they could have just touched up the story a bit, maybe like incorporated those evolved zombies that they hyped up so much, and just kind of like spent more time just kind of really like evolving the characters rather than having them kind of feel like.
Felt like a montage of character development rather than.
Yeah, it didn't really feel fluent or like genuine. It was just all like, oh, okay, this character learned their lesson. Now they're like going on their way about like this new way of thinking. But overall, I'd probably give it like a 4.5 out of 5. What about you?
Oh, if we're doing it on a 5 scale, I'd give it like a 3. Wasn't great. Wasn't super impressed. The ending blew me away.
Like in a good or bad way?
Like in a good way.
Good way? Oh, yeah.
That ending scene.
I'd like the end credit. Yeah. Like, there is an end credit scene that was really amazing. So stick around for that.
Fantastic.
But would you recommend this film for like people who have nothing to do like on Halloween?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This isn't a film that this is a film that I would definitely Netflix, or I would, if I've got some free time, I would watch. But this isn't a film I'm like clambering over seats to watch or waiting in lines for.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for watching this Zombieland 2 review. Join us next week for the Post Point podcast and our next film review.